Hey people, this is Sharpino here. Welcome you guys to week 6 of the PMC League Modes. Today we are doing preparations against the Dallas Star-U. Last week we managed to recover from one of our 5-0 losses to actually win 5-0 against the Misty Drapions. So a good game to Misty once again. But this week we're taking on a bit of an unconventional battle, so to speak. Now, what I mean by unconventional? Well, I mean the battle styles are just crazy. The amount of items I've seen him pack on Pokemon that you would never ever expect are there, and they just take you by surprise. So, a lot of things to consider against my opponent here today. So let's go ahead and have a look at what team he's bringing this week against us here. So he has Mew, Gliscor, Scolipede, Togekiss, and Chandelure, Kingdra, Roserade, Absol, Manectric, Bouffalant, and Megadolady. So quite the team to say the least. So, with that said, let's have a look at the team that we are going to bring this week. So this week we are bringing Talonflame with Sharpie, obviously Gale Wings, Flare Blitz, Brave Bird, Will-O-Wisp, and Roost. So, much like last week, I feel like there are a lot of Pokemon on my opponent's team that does have that physical presence. And obviously we can go ahead, fire off the Will-O-Wisp there. We can definitely take advantage of that, weaken the physical threats, and what have you. So, definitely a good Pokemon to have there. Next Pokemon we have is Sableye. Mega Sableye there with Knockoff, Shadow Sneak, Will-O-Wisp, and Recover. Same reason for Talonflame, just Will-O-Wisp to kind of wither down possible walls, work down those physical threats, and Knockoff obviously to scout for those kinds of moves. And I just realised it doesn't have any stats or anything, so we'll go ahead and make it the Impish set right here. Give it that, and then give it a 4 in Speed Depth. So that's the way we're going to have our Mega Sableye. Next we have is Bisharp. Now this is probably the second time I believe I've used Bisharp, Bisharp, however you want to say, in this series. Now I've talked to the bird about how I should use it against my opponent's team this week. This week he suggested I run a Tropic Fairy, Animate Natured, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, Knockoff, and Swords Dance. Standard set for the Bisharp over here. So obviously taking on threats, obviously Megadolade being one of them. Also the Mew could pack the Aurasphere, kind of get that sneaky try to hit on us. But hopefully we should be able to live it with that maximum HP. I'll just take off 4 there. There was a reason why I was going to run Substitute, which is why I tried to keep its HP odd, but you know. Okay, next we have Suicune here. So this Suicune is going to be a little bit different. So it's still the Resto Chesto set, but with a difference. Instead of having Ice Beam, we have Roar. And the reason we have Roar is because of Scolipede. With its potential to set up Substitute, Swords Dance, and Baton Pass, we don't want that. So as soon as he has that potential to swap in and set up, we can go ahead and just fire off a big Roar. Just to stop any chance of passing on attacks to, say, Megadolade, or to any other physical threat that would be on his team there. Plus, nothing on his team wants to really take a Scald except for the Roserade, so I guess if the Roserade really was against the Suicune, we do have other checks for the Suicune. Next we have Uxie, Leftovers, the Calm set, much like last week, Knockoff, U-Turn, Thunder Wave, and Stealth Rock. So the reason why we're using Thunder Wave this week is to give initiative to some of our Pokemon like Bisharp and Dragalge. Definitely would make more usefulness for that. Yes, it does take away some of the Will-O-Wisping aspect of my team, but there are quite a few Pokemon on my opponent's team that can pack Aromatherapy or Heal Bell, so anticipating that, we do have extra ways to kind of weaken his team. So we have 2 Will-O-Wispers, and we have a Thunder Waver, and then we have Stealth Rock. So he would have to, I think, run Defog on the Gliscor or the Togekiss, I believe. I don't remember the Togekiss. I'm pretty sure it does get Defog, but you know. So that is definitely a way to go there with Stealth Rock to obviously wither down. And lastly we have Dragalge. Now this is going to be the whole kicker here. So we're running the Dragalge Choice Specs with Adaptability with Draco Meteor, Sludge Wave, Hidden Power Ice, and Dragon Tail. So Dragon Tail, much like Suicune with Roar, is just to stop any kind of setup against us there. The specs though, it's just something to take a little bit by surprise, and honestly, Adaptability, Choice Specs, Draco Meteor, and Sludge Wave tears holes through Pokemon. The only Pokemon that this Pokemon would have a problem against is the Gliscor, but we have other answers for that. So definitely looking forward to this week's matchup. Hopefully we can come with the W to recover, because in my bracket, in my division, it is cutting it pretty close between myself, the Jersey Dwebbles, and the Great Lake Greninjas. If you guys don't know, last week the Great Lake Greninjas actually lost to the Jersey Dwebbles, So it's kind of funny that, you know, because of that now we are so close. The Great Lakes Greninja are ahead by 1 win at the moment. So hopefully we can get this win to kind of hopefully pursue us into the position where we can go ahead and be in the playoffs for the PMC for Season 2, because it would be nice to be in the playoffs. So, best of luck to Dallas Stars. I hope we have a good match. I'm pretty sure we will, but, you know, let's just hope for the best for the Sydney Crocodiles. And until next time I see you guys, stay safe, stay sharp, and I'll catch you guys all next time. Later.